Hey guys, it's Oddly Cute. So welcome to part 2 on my video. So I make this a two-parter because might have been a little bit too long for the first video. So remember in the first video, if you actually saw the first video, that I said that I used color pencil to ink or to outline everything, and that I kind of like how people did it because it isn't as harsh when you're using watercolor, but the exception is for using ink and watercolor. I feel like for myself that works well is that if you're using like a darker tone, like darker skin tone, you can't see the pencil mark very well. And I'm using like a bright orange to outline this, and this is not coming out well. So I'm going to be using some ink, which I prefer doing anyways. I love inking, it's my favorite thing to do. So I may not use a Copic marker to do some shading with it, figure out, put that there for now. So I'm going to use a Prismacolor brown. This one's been used all the time, you can tell it's all rubbed off. So this is like a, what is it, 500, it's the smallest one. And then I might be using a Copic multi-liner blue. I think it'd be kind of nice to bring us some more tones, bring out some of their faces. So let's see how this one works. Again, this is an older one, so it might not be as vibrant as it used to be. Let me close this. So let's see how this is gonna work to bring out some of their features, because right now Link is very, he looks great because he's very fair, and I like how the color pencil did work out a lot well with his tones, but for the women did not as much. So let's try this. I'm gonna start, move this over a bit, inking the nose. Yeah, there we go. So I don't like using black as much when I'm gonna color things, because again, black is too harsh and nothing is darker than a black. So using like a brown, I feel works really, really well. Ooh, yeah, can you tell it's actually getting really good now? Maybe cover some of my mistakes. That's for being an artist, that you always make mistakes, you just gotta learn how to cover it up. Alright, you can see here that it is looking much better. Their facial features are coming out a lot better. So I'll just continue doing this and keep working with it. Like, I always feel like when I do something, it obviously doesn't look as good because I'm still starting off, but I always feel like it's not gonna look good anyway, no matter what I'm gonna do. And then I keep working on it and I'm like, oh, it's starting to get there. So it's just about patience, which sometimes I know a lot of people don't have, but you just gotta keep going on it, don't give up. And hopefully you get results that you want. But they're kind of getting there. Her neck's a little weird because you can't even see her neck. I have a whole drawing, forgot the color, and then her other piece for her, I guess, bikini, whatever outfits they wear. They look more like genies if you look at them. They're like voluptuous genies, which is okay. It's whatever fashion they like. Okay, I think I'm gonna do like the blue on Link, maybe? Get that logo going, a little more dimension in him. Or I guess for her, since they don't know it's a guy yet. Or they'll never know. But I kind of like making his eyelashes the same color as his eyes, which are a dark blue. I think because it's kind of fun. I always like using the kind of same color shade. I don't do very much, but I like the same tones and eyelashes. Like when characters have like white eyelashes, I always feel like it's so cool. Like, why can't all characters have white eyelashes? I probably won't ink all of him in like this. I want some lighter stuff going on too. But get a little more dimensional. I'm imagining where like the darker parts would be like a shadow. So like in the crevices and stuff, I feel like it'll be more like his belly button and his little abs a bit. Especially where they're touching too, there'll be more of like a shadow. I'll probably use the darker brown on his eyebrows because I noticed like his eyebrows are pretty much not the same color as his hair, which kind of shows that he dyes his hair for some reason. I'm just kidding. Somehow I guess his eyebrows are just naturally brown. I'll probably just, there we go. I don't know if you guys noticed, but in the game, like a lot of people have big eyebrows, which makes me really happy. They don't have those like little puny things that most characters do, and it really like characterizes them a lot too, which I find very nice. I'm just gonna a little bit of his hair too, and more dimension, make it look a little more fluffier, like someone's actually putting their fingers through. I do have like little speech bubbles. They're saying stuff, but you can't quite tell. Yeah, I forgot to write down the speeches right now, but I'll do it at the very end, and I'll probably just ink it with a black so they're very noticeable, or I could do a pink. Also notice I forgot to paint the other part of the hair. Get distracted sometimes, but at least I didn't color a different color on accident. I'll do that a little later too. Hopefully I'll remember. I have no organization whatsoever when I'm doing this. I'm just, whatever I feel like doing, I'm just gonna do it. And that's okay for me. Okay, now I think I'm gonna try. I'm really scared to try this, but I'm gonna do the Copic marker. Yes, Copic. This is a lipstick naturel. You can focus on that, but whatever. It's a E04 is the number, lipstick natural. Hopefully this won't mess it up. Always Copic markers too scary, especially darker ones again. I'm not good with darker. But when you put it down, usually it's darker than it looks, but actually, huh. Perfect. I'm actually really happy that worked. Alright, that's good. I do like mixing Copics with my colored colors sometimes. I haven't done as much as I used to, but it always looks good like that. Especially when you don't mess up. You can't tell if it's gonna be much darker than it looks or what. I like it too because you could continue putting more paint over it too when you're after inking. Yeah, okay. I'm really happy that worked out. Let's do the other one. So now I'm doing this because I don't want to like have like hand smudges on my painting, especially if I'm doing watercolor. You get the oils on your hands to smudge off, and then when you color something, there's gonna be sometimes there's like a weird mark, and you're like, oh, I washed my hands, it should be fine, but you're like, no, it's just natural hand oil, which sounds kind of gross, but it's a human body, so whatever. It's always nice to take precautions like that, though. So I do sometimes forget, especially when you erase something, you use your hand to wipe it off. It happens. What can you do? Yay, okay, good, that worked out really well. Maybe I'll probably do some on the hair too. I might be able to use the same color if I maybe make their hair a little darker. Okay, now let's work on Link a little bit more. Let me first take a sip of my tea. Yummy. I'm a tea connoisseur. I drink tea at least 10 times a day. Where's my brush? It'll help if I can find my brush. Yeah, there it is. It was inside the whole time. Okay, to resume the painting, I still forgot to look at Link's actual color of his hair, but I think I'm going to use a little more brown, like a dirty blonde. Dirty blonde, a little more. Afraid to use too much orange because every time I put a little bit of orange, it's like a lot of orange, but Okay. Let's make, see what I mean? Oh well. Alright, it'll be fine. Looks pretty good. Do a little bit of dimension, like a little shadow there. A little bit of shadow there. Hair. If you guys hear dark barking, I'm sorry, that's my dog. She barks a lot. I've actually been pretty lucky until now. I guess she woke up. So please ignore her, I'm so sorry. Alright, looks like I seem to be almost finished with this. I have only a few more details left. But I'm gonna let this dry for a bit and then I'll come back with it a little later. I'm not quite sure. I have a hard time like finishing things, like learning how to finish things, so it's just always a little details next. So I think what I might do is, might go over more marker, probably find some more Copic markers I can use, and then I might do some more highlighting and a little more inking. I'll probably start using black ink a little more on outlines to pop them out a little more. And then we'll see how that goes. Alright, so it'll still be the same video, but right now I'm taking a break. So if you see any changes, I might work on this off screen and then I'll explain what I did when I come back. So, okay, hold on you guys. Okay guys, I'm back. I did a little bit off screen. I did let it dry for a bit, so what I did a little more inking around everywhere, and then I added some more shadows with the Copic marker, and then I think that was it. I didn't really paint anything, I just kind of inked over and sharpened a few things, so not too much to mess about. So I think this is gonna start finishing now. I'm kind of excited about it. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, I think I'm done you guys. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and if you like, please like and subscribe, or if you don't like it, don't do anything at all. Anyways, I really appreciate you guys staying with me, and until next time, bye.